Friday, November 11th, 2016, and I'm giving my update to my jury trial status outcome of Waukesha McDonalds Nude Children assault. Today is the first day after my jury trial. I'm going to go into detail of exactly what happened. One of the first things that Judge Carter did was suppress all information and evidence in regards to being arrested by Detective Carpenter on June 11, 2014 for disorderly conduct at McDonald's on February 4, 2014. Judge Carter suppressed the arrest, the jail time, the search warrant, and anything that had to do with being arrested for disorderly conduct on June 11th by Detective Carpenter. He also refused to allow Detective Carpenter to come into the courtroom and take the stand under oath in front of the jury and answer any of my questions in regards to why I was arrested. Judge Carter protected Detective Carpenter, as well as in December of 2015, Judge Jankowski protected Detective Carpenter. I had stated that Detective Carpenter arrested me on June 11, 2014 for disorderly conduct on February 4, 2014 and took the stand in December of 2015 and testified against me. I motioned to have Detective Carpenter in the courtroom take the stand. During a recess of the first day of trial, I walked out into the hallway and Detective Carpenter was in the hallway talking to the witnesses. I asked him what was he doing there. He replied he was just there in case we needed him. I told him I needed him. Inside the courtroom, on the stand, under oath, in front of the jury. Detective Carpenter never took the stand and testified. In regards to the illegal arrest, illegal detention, the jurisdiction issues that I've raised because I live in Jefferson County, all those questions were never answered. I did file a complaint in August 2016 with the Waukesha Police Department as well as Waukesha Sheriff's Department in regards to those issues. Judge Carter suppressed everything that he could possibly think of. He manipulated my defense in order to gain favor in a conviction. He manipulated my testimony as a defendant on the stand. He refused to allow me to enter any information in regards to the editing of the security cameras based on my 35 years of engineering experience in computer-aided design, computer-aided drafting, computer numeric control technology, industrial engineering, and the list goes on as my work experience. I had always stated, and I still do, the one and only security camera that Detective Carpenter released is highly edited. I made a video of that security camera, and you can see for yourself it is extremely edited. The witnesses lied on the stand this time as well as they lied in December. I had filed perjury charges against these witnesses back in August because they lied. I also motioned Judge Carter to put these witnesses under a signed, sworn deposition before they took the stand. Judge Carter denied my motion. Two of the witnesses, Rachel Torres, testified that she was in the room, in the dining room, and spoke to me. I have always stated that Rachel Torres was never in the room. I never saw her. I never spoke to her. Rachel Torres is a very large woman, stands 5'9", 240 pounds. She is somebody that you do not overlook. She had testified that she was in the room and spoke to me. The security camera clearly shows she was never in the dining room and never spoke to me. General Manager Joe Peters stated that he was in the room and spoke to me, and the security cameras clearly show that General Manager Joe Peters never entered the room until after a female employee came and got him, and I had already left the room. The security camera will clearly show that. One of the things that Judge Carter did is he had ordered the witnesses to be sequestered. There was no communication between the witnesses and city attorney. At the end of the first day, as I was leaving the room, I was exiting into the hallway. As I leave, City Attorney Miles Eastman is having a private conversation with three of the witnesses, Rachel Torres, Sean Mantis, and General Manager Joe Peters for McDonald's was all in the hallway having private conversation. The next day, I filed a formal complaint against Miles Eastman for breaking Judge Carter's sequester issues. The trial lasted 3 days. The jury was out for about 4 hours. During the time the jury was out, they came back and had questions for Judge Carter. During the jury instructions, Judge Carter was not allowing me to claim self-defense in any shape, manner, or form. The jury came back with questions for Judge Carter. They questioned whether or not I had the right to defend myself. Second, they questioned whether or not I had a right to defend myself when I was being attacked and Sean Calderon provoked me into defending myself by using the F word. Judge Carter replied back, basically, it doesn't matter. In the end, the security cameras clearly show there are no nude children in McDonald's. Regardless of what Sean Calderon's 911 call states, he sees child pornography, or what his police reports state, there are no nude children in McDonald's. Second, it clearly shows in the security cameras that as I walk past the little girl in the booth, she's with an adult, Sean Mantis. I walk past the booth, my hands are in my pocket. I was wearing a hoodie, and the security camera showed that. In the end, the security camera clearly shows me walking past the little girl who is sitting with Sean Mantis. I am wearing a hoodie. My hands are in my pocket. As I've always stated, the security camera shows that when I walk past the little girl, both my hands are in the pocket. I walk past her in a normal pace. I do not stop. I do not look at her. There is no videotaping of a 3-year-old girl. And the security camera clearly shows that. In December 2015, Judge Jankowski ruled the same thing. It doesn't show anything. I didn't do anything, but Judge Jankowski ruled I was guilty regardless in 2015. In the end, the jury found me guilty of disorderly conduct, a municipal ordinance violation 11.947.01 for using the F word when I was being attacked by Sean Calderon. During the time of sentencing, Judge Carter had suppressed everything about me being arrested in June 2014. During sentencing, if you look up the ordinance violation, a misdemeanor, it states 2 days in jail. Because Judge Carter had ruled everything is irrelevant and suppressed, during sentencing, he sentenced me to 5 days in jail and refuses to acknowledge that I was arrested or served 2 days in jail already. I raised the issue many times. Now, for sentencing, it doesn't matter. I will end up spending 7 days in jail for a misdemeanor, disorderly conduct for using the F word when I was being attacked and defending myself. During which time, I had stated many times, I was illegally searched out in Jefferson, my property taken, and $20,000. Sentencing issues I brought up, it didn't matter. Judge Carter ruled 5 days in jail, you're guilty of disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor, and you are 100% responsible for this ordinance violation. I have filed complaints against Sean Calderon for attacking me back in August of 2016 with the police department and the sheriff's department. To this day, Sean Calderon has never been charged with anything. He's never been charged with assault and battery, attempted robbery, disorderly conduct, or anything. Despite the fact that I've gone to great extremes to press charges against him. In the end, I was found guilty of a misdemeanor, disorderly conduct for using the F word in McDonald's on February 4, 2016. My property was taken on June 11, 2014. My computers, my cameras, PCs, digital equipment, money, and now I have to serve out my time of a total of 7 days in jail and $20,000 cash. As of today, I was found guilty of disorderly conduct, misdemeanor for using the F word against Sean Calderon while he attacked me. The jury did not see defending myself as reason for not guilty. In the end, the jury did not see that being attacked is any reason to defend yourself, even though the video clearly shows I was being attacked. In the video, it clearly shows Sean Calderon attacking me. It shows I used the F word to defend myself. The jury deliberated for about 4 hours. In my opinion, there were people on the jury that ruled not guilty and held out as long as they could until they turned into guilty. The questions that they raised to Judge Carter during the process about self-defense and being provoked by Sean Calderon made it obvious that there were some jurors who believed I was not guilty. In the end, they ruled guilty. I will have to spend 7 days in jail for defending myself. This is the America that we live in. If you are being attacked, you have no right to defend yourself. None. That is what they ruled, even though the evidence clearly shows I was attacked. Sean Calderon admits that he attacked me. He picked the fight. He started the fight. He escalated the fight, and I defended myself. In the end, this is what we call victim blaming. This is how they twist things around. Example would be, if you are a rape victim, you better not fight back. They will charge you with raping the attacker and then sentence you to jail for rape. I defended myself the best I could. A lot of information was suppressed. In the end, I was convicted of misdemeanor disorderly conduct for defending myself. There were no new children in McDonald's. I was not videotaping a 3-year-old girl. In the end, I proved there was no new children in McDonald's. I was not videotaping a 3-year-old girl, and that was the most important thing I wanted to prove. No new children in McDonald's, and I was not videotaping a 3-year-old girl. And that Sean Calderon attacked me. That was the most important thing about this trial. As I've stated before, I'm not an attorney. It's the only time I've ever been arrested in my life. Defended myself on my own. I proved my point. I was attacked. I defended myself. using the F word. This is my update video to my jury trial outcome, November 11th, 2016. Thank you.